India is dealing with a lot right now. The recent COVID-19 pandemic started a series of unfortunate events. It's been more than a handful and we are still learning to cope. With the recent attack of locusts, the country has its plate full for the moment. The locust swarm attacked the urban areas of Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra and is now making its way to Delhi. Locusts have been seen in areas not historically associated with such sightings. The first swarms were sighted along the India-Pakistan border on the 11th of April last, months ahead of the usual time of their arrival. The locusts poured in from the west, from Iran and Pakistan, blanketing half a dozen states in western and central India. As most of the crops were recently harvested, the hungry swarms rushed into the urban areas, eager to devour bushes and trees, simply carpeting every surface that they landed on. At present, there are about 3 or 4 swarms in Rajasthan, another 2 or 3 in Madhya Pradesh, and one that has migrated towards Maharashtra. Now, what led to their early arrival? This can be traced back to the cyclonic storms in Mekunu and Luban that had struck in Oman and Yemen respectively in 2018. These turned large deserts into lakes, which facilitated locust breeding that continued through till 2019. Swarms attacking crops in East Africa reached peak sizes from November and further ballooned in southern Iran and Pakistan since the beginning of 2020, with heavy rains in East Africa during March and April enabling further breeding. Now, what are locusts? The desert locust is a short-horned grasshopper. Harmless when they are solitary, locusts undergo a behavioral change when their population builds up rapidly. They enter a gregarious phase by forming huge swarms that can travel up to 150 kilometers per day, eating every bit of greenery that comes their way. These insects feed on large varieties of crops. If not controlled, locust swarms can threaten the food security of a country. Locusts and grasshoppers are the same in appearance, but locusts can exist in 2 different behavioral states, solitary and gregarious, whereas most grasshoppers do not. When the population density is low, locusts behave much like grasshoppers. These grasshoppers are normally innocuous. The numbers are low and they do not pose a major economic threat to agriculture. However, under suitable conditions of drought followed by a rapid vegetation growth, serotonin in their brain triggers a dramatic set of changes. They become gregarious and nomadic when their population becomes more dense. They form bands of wingless nymphs which later become swarms of winged adults. Most of the bands and the swarms move around and rapidly strip fields and cause damage to crops. The adults are powerful flyers and can fly great distances, consuming whatever green vegetation the swarm settles on. They have already overrun one of India's most renowned tiger reserves, Panna National Park, covering the trees in straight lines of countless insects like a twitching bark. Now, what can this mean for the crops in India? About 42,000 hectares of cotton, summer pulses and vegetable crops have been affected by locusts across 6 states, but mainly in Rajasthan. Farmers grow rice, pulses, cotton, sugarcane and soybean on over 106 million hectares in the monsoon season, according to the Agriculture Ministry. At present, chances of crop damage are low, given that the farmers have already harvested their rabi crops. The bigger problem will be once the present swarm breeds. An adult female locust lays up to 80 to 90 eggs, thrice in her 3-month life cycle. If left uncontrolled, a swarm can grow up to 40 to 80 million locusts per square kilometer. The locusts will be laying eggs after the monsoon commences and will continue breeding for 2 months after that, with newer generations rising during the growth phase of the Kharif crops. Earlier this month, Union Agriculture Minister Mr. Narendra Singh Tomar chaired a meeting to take stock of the situation. Control involves spraying insecticides on locust night resting places like trees. Till date, the Locust Warning Organization has carried out spraying in over 21,000 hectares in Rajasthan. India has also put an order of 60 specialized insecticide sprayers with the UK. The Indian government wants to tackle this regionally and has offered to set aside some of its differences with Pakistan to provide the neighboring country with pesticides to spray on its side of the border. India has made the same offer to Iran, who responded positively, Indian officials said. Indian scientists said that in a single day, a modest locust can travel up to 200 kilometers and eat as much food as about 35,000 people. Currently, Indian authorities are helping farmers mount a pesticide spraying campaign to fight the swarms of desert locusts which have already devastated crops across Pakistan and East Africa. Trilochan Mohapatra, Director General of the state-run Indian Council of Agriculture Research in New Delhi, said that on Tuesday as many as 700 tractors, 75 fire engines and almost 50 other vehicles have engaged in spraying pesticide to kill locusts. Drones will also be employed. From a recent report compiled by Samrat Bora for Newsfile Online, he's pointed out that there is a possibility for this swarm to travel all the way up to the northeast if not controlled. He's also mentioned that the best way of combating the swarms is to identify the original swarming place and destroy them by the use of insecticides, biopesticides, and other biological control systems.